Welcome back to Beaver Creek. We are live with the Beaver Creek Culinary Festival. It's going on this weekend, and joining me now, we have a James Beard award-winning chef from New York City. It's Marco Canora. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Well, thanks for having me. It's very nice to breathe this mountain air.
I bet, coming from the city and working in kitchens all the time.
Absolutely.
It's fresh. You're probably coughing it up, huh?
It's quite gorgeous.
Okay, so James Beard nominated and award-winning chef. Congratulations. That's
Thank
a
you.
huge honor. What happens when you get that award? Do they call you up like the Oscars and say, hey, guess what, Marco?
You know, it's one of these things where they do a long list and then they do a short list, and then if you're on the short list, you go to the award ceremony. So, you know, I was on the long list for a bunch of years, never made it to the short list, and then I made it to the short list, and I was on the short list for 2 years. And then the third year on the short list, I went to the awards and won the award.
And you were awarded. It's not like Chopped where you have to like do a cook-off or anything.
No cook-offs. Thank God. No, I've done some of that. Yeah. But it was an extraordinary experience. You know, going on stage in front of all my colleagues across the country and trying to like keep my composure and give a speech. You know, it's not typically what chefs are good at. So. It was challenging.
I bet that it was really a cool experience. And you have a couple restaurants in New York City, so tell us about those. Hearth being your signature.
Yeah, so the mothership is Hearth Restaurant. We're on the corner of 1st Avenue and 12th Street. We've been there for 14 years, so we're really quite proud of standing that long in such a competitive city. I have a little oyster bar down the street called Zadie's Oyster Room. And then what I'm really excited about these days, and I'm pouring myself into, is something called Brodo Broth Company, and it's essentially a broth shop, and we serve broth as a hot beverage like this. So it's like it's in a coffee cup with a sip lid, and you can customize it with all these healthy add-ins, and it's really kind of, I'd like to think of it as a new category of hot beverage.
I think that is a fabulous idea. It smells like you have coffee this morning, though.
This is coffee. Listen, I do my fix, one cup of my fix in the morning, but then I'm all broth all day after that.
Does it make you feel good? It seems like a really healthy way to go through the day.
It's amazingly healthy, and especially in the morning, you know, it's high in protein and there's 0 carbohydrates, so there's no blood sugar spike. And you could add things like healthy fats, so you could buzz some grass-fed ghee or grass-fed butter into it, and it keeps you full all morning and energized, and it's really a healthy alternative.
Yeah, well, good
coffee.
Luck with that, and we would love. I think that this is your market right here, Marco.
We think ski resorts are definitely part of our future, and you know, the ultimate dream is to be at the Winter Olympics one day.
Oh, good.
Everybody with Brodo cups watching the ski jumping.
And all the athletes would love it too. Okay,
exactly.
All right. Well, let's get down to the weekend
Okay.
now. You've been in Beaver Creek before. You were part of this before, and today you are doing the snowshoes. So what are you making for lunch?
We are doing, you know, it's kind of a tough time of year. We're hyper seasonal, so we always use local nutrient dense vegetables.
Welcome to Colorado.
Exactly. So we're doing something with winter squashes, but 3 different kinds of squash, kind of slow cooked with some spices and a shaved fennel and pine nut. So like a little winter squash salad to start. And then the main course, we have a mill at the restaurant at Hearth, so we mill our own grains and make our own flour, and then we use that flour to extrude our own pasta. So we're going to do a simple pork ragu with a house-made and a house-milled rigatoni.
Ooh, it sounds so delicious.
We wanted it to be really hearty and satisfying, you know, considering the weather.
And people are going to be snowshoeing, which is a really good exercise, so they're going to be happy about that. Then you're at the grand tasting. My last question for you: when you're chilling at home and you're hungry, what do you eat? What do you eat?
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, listen, I always have Brodo broth in my freezer, so it's very easy to do I make soup a lot, especially in the winter. So, you know, to cut up whatever veggies I have hanging around the fridge, sweat them in a pot, cover them with really delicious and savory broth, and call it lunch. So that's what I've been doing a lot lately.
Okay, well, Marco Canora, you can find him today as part of the snowshoe, and then tomorrow as part of the grand tasting, and hopefully in the next couple of years right here at the ice skating rink with Brodo Broth. Thank you so much for your time today. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks.